Peace and blessings to all. Just want to say, take this time to welcome everybody to a new year, 2019. It's time for us to get things in order. And I'm gonna start off this year with I'm gonna be posting more of my videos because I want to be able to help brothers and sisters that are in these lessons that don't really have complete understanding. So I'm gonna break them down to the best of my knowledge in the best way that I can to help you and assist and accommodate you any way possible. All right, we're dealing with today's math, which is knowledge. Knowledge, it means to know. Knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence. To look, listen, observe, also respect. Knowledge is also accumulated body of facts that's gained through experience, observation, assessments, evaluations, so forth and so on. All right. Today's degree in the 1 of 40 asks, who made the Holy Quran, the Bible? How long ago? And will you tell us why does Islam renew its history every 25,000 years? All right. Pardon me. The answer. The Holy Quran, the Bible was made by the original man who was Allah, supreme being, black man of Asia. The Holy Quran, the Bible was inspired in the year 25,000, which is 9,980 years from the date of this writing. The nation of Islam is all wise and does everything right and exact. The planet Earth, which is the home of Islam, is approximately 25,000 miles in circumference. So the wise man of each black man makes his history of Quran to equal his home circumference a year to every mile. Thus, every time his history lasts for 25,000 years, he renews it for another 25,000 years. All right. What is that lesson saying? Well, in order for you to understand a lesson, you have to understand the tools that are in it. Because a lesson is a learning tool. It's something that gives you the ability to be able to move forward, make better decisions, or even do what's necessary for your growth and development. It helps advance and enhance you to the next level. Basically, that's what a learning tool is. For you to learn from, for you to gain experience, and for you to also learn how to progress and move forward. So, in today's degree, it's pretty clear and concise. When you look at today's degree, it's talking about what? History. It is simple as that. That in itself will help you understand that degree. So what do I mean when I say history? Okay. Well, history is a sequence of events how things take place, how things go about, the time, the place, who, what, when, where, and why, the hows. Because when you're dealing with history, you're dealing with how things take place, why did they take place the way that they did, and what caused it to happen. And what caused it to happen is you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize the mathematics within the lesson will help you understand the lesson itself, because it basically gives you the answer. You know what I'm saying? Because today's mathematics is what? Knowledge. Knowledge is to know. Knowledge is the foundation. History is the foundation that lays the platform for things to come into fruition and things to take place. In other words, it is basically the template and the blueprint for how things are laid out. Give you an example of what I mean. All right, let's just say, for instance, it's 2019 now, right? Now, a year from now, you will have to what? Show whether or not you're progressing or repeat the same mistake or repeat the same lesson. Remember, a lesson is a what? Learning tool. So if you don't learn from it or you don't utilize the tool properly, you're bound to repeat the lesson or you repeat the same situation over and over again. That's what history is, right? Either you make history, be history, or repeat history. Those three things that I just said, either you make history, you be history, or you repeat it. You are what you repeatedly do every single day. And this was told by Aristotle. So, when it says So the wise man of the East, black man, makes his history or Quran to equal his home circumference a year to every mile. That means that year is knowledge. You have to look back on what you did. You got to look back on how you went about living your life, whether or not you made some good decisions, you made some bad decisions. You made healthy choices, you made poor choices. Are you in a position to do better, or do you choose not to do better? It's all on you. So what am I doing now is I'm making history. The reason being because if you go to the knowledge degree in a 1 to 10 or the student enrollment, says, who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, God of the universe. Now, I know a lot of times these brothers, people take these principles on face value and don't look intricately into them, meaning that they don't look into the details of what each aspect means. What does it mean to be original man? Who's the original man? What does original mean? Who's a man? What is man? Man is what? Mind. Mind means what? Intelligence. It's quite simple, but yet you still have to do your own research. That's why it's imperative for you to always do the what? Knowledge. Look, listen, observe. But do they also tell you to research? Yeah. It tells you to look. It tells you to listen. It tells you to watch around you. Because you are researching with your eyes and your ears and your mind. Because you want to dig deep into what's going on. Remember that degree in the 1 to 40 says, it says this, it says, the Holy Quran, the Bible, was made by the original man, who was the law. Right? So, when you made history, that means you left a mark. When you make history, that means you're leaving a legacy. You're leaving an imprint on the minds of the people that you affect. Meaning yourself, meaning other people that's around you. Because you got to realize people are doing the knowledge to you. They're looking at your history. Meaning that looking at the things you do, how you go about doing it, and what way you go about doing it. So when you dealing with the science of what? The knowledge degree in a 1 to 40, deal with the science of history and how you can make history. Learn not to be history. And another thing, last but not least, before I end this video, don't repeat history. Because you'll be doomed to fail and fall subjected to what? Any and everything. Peace.